Hi Leo, it's Power Line Tarot coming at you with a reading. This is going to be your Lover's Path Tarot reading today, and we're doing a little bit different here because we feel like variety is the spice of life. Yes, I love apple pie, but I don't want apple pie every day of my life. No, I don't, you guys. Hope you guys are all well. And this is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we're going to get into it here. It's going to be, I feel like it's going to be a totally cool reading. Let's see what we have. And we have the Praying Mantis, Leo. This is fun and manipulation. It's really interesting because I feel like you kind of get these type of cards. Yeah, you do, Leo. You must be a lot of fun, and somebody could be a little manipulative. And this is not anything judgmental. God, no, we're Sages over here, and we don't jive to the kind of regular beat. No, we're on our own. We totally are. It's kind of part of the issue sometimes. The glove card, you guys, this is somebody who could be kind of complacent. Maybe you are complacent in a relationship because that's kind of the general gist of that card. And it could be about society. Maybe you have some type of money, sometimes the glove, right? And Maria Sabina, this is healing. So Maria Sabina, I feel like, had to heal herself. I also feel like she was called on to heal people, and she's really cool. She was, I feel like she's definitely passed on, but Maria Sabina was part Native and, and Mexican as well. Mexican is already mixed, and then she was kind of, she was mixed with, but she was very, it's very interesting to me, right? But Mexicans, people are mixed anyway. They are Spanish, French, or some of them have a little bit of English in them, but they are Native as well, right? They're very beautiful people, the Mexican people, and they are very mixed. I've seen blondes with blue eyes. I've seen dark hair and, brown eyes and things like that. And for me, that's kind of cool because I'm mixed, right? So let's get into this reading, not Taurus, Leo. Let's see what we got for you guys, Leo. And today we're using the Lover's Path deck. We are, right? And it's just going to be a cool reading because we like to do things different. This is what we get, This is how we do it, right? And let's see what we got for you guys, Leo. And let's see, the bottom of this deck is going to be Justice. Okay. So let's see what we have, though, because we don't know if this is really about justice. Let's see, though. And so the way we are putting the cards down is that we're looking at this relationship in terms of water, fire, air, and earth. Like the nature, right? The elemental nature, kind of like how, the water part is kind of like the feelings, kind of the romantic part, or the feelings type of how this relationship is in terms of feelings. Fire, kind of the, not physical, but the action or the movement here. It could also be the kind of, sometimes it can talk about maybe sexual, sometimes it can. The Ten of Cups can talk about the intellectual part, right? And or the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Interesting, the intellectual, maybe how somebody thinks about this relationship. And then we have the physical part here, right? The physical can be sex as well. It can be financial, like the abundant part, the material part, right? It can be, and it can be sometimes about health, right? The physical. So let's see what we have, though, because let's see what we got for Leo. And Leo, you have love right away, Isis and Osiris. Especially, this is about love. This is about feelings. I was saying, wow, you love somebody, Leo. Yeah, when you love someone, it's natural, not demanding. All right, yeah. That's a song, right? You guys are going, you crazy. See what else we got. That was Shalimar or Jody Watley, right? Way back in the day. See what we got. And, okay, so what we have here, Leo, is we have the feelings part of this, or the romantic kind of element, or how this relationship is looking kind of romantically, I would say, or regarding feelings, is the love card, Isis and Osiris. They really loved each other. I feel like they put Isis was the woman, Osiris, I feel like they put him in a boat. I don't think, or somebody didn't want them to be together, and so they put him in a boat, and they kind of, uh, they basically, lit the boat on fire and pushed it out to sea. And I just feel like, I think that was the story, but basically, she couldn't be with Osiris. And at the end, she got to have one final embrace. And this is the embrace. She's kissing him and he's kissing her, and they're really happy together. This is love. So this is number 6, right, in the major arcana. And what we have here, this is love showing up in the romantic part. You really love somebody, Leo. There's no, I couldn't emphasize that enough. The Princess of Cups is here, and we have the Ten of Wands. So you really love somebody, but it's a major burden to you. OMG. Let's see what the Princess of Cups has to say about Leo's love situation, right? Yeah. Let's see what they have. This is a completely different deck, right? So we have to kind of look a little bit. The Princess of Cups is gentleness, intuition, an invitation, and loyalty. You right here to me are loyal to somebody that you really love. So maybe they're loyal to you as well. But this is the romantic aspect of this union, right? And then we have the Ten of Wands or the Ten of Staves. And we know that always to be something kind of really burdening. Let's see what they have to say here in this accumulation, success, and creativity. Can you believe this stuff? So this is way different. This is usually a burden. And in this one, it is, maybe I'm not looking at the right one. No, accumulation, like accumulating things, or things that have accumulated, that have kind of come to a head or gathered together. The success and the creativity card. This is the romantic part. You feel like this union is kind of like creative. Like you can really make something beautiful out of it. Wow. And you feel like this is success. This doesn't get any better. It doesn't. No. The Princess of Cups showing up in the love portion or the romantic element of your kind of reading. Yeah. Wow. You can be invited. You're loyal to somebody you really love here, Leo. I mean, this is like, it's big time. So regarding the fire aspect, we have Venus and Vulcan, right? Vulcan really means volcano, which is really kind of interesting. It does in Latin, right? When they say there's it's named after this this man here, Vulcan. Venus is with Vulcan. I guess that was her, her man. I'm not sure. It looks like it was. It looked like they're having a great time here. They look like they're kind of dancing. Yeah, they do. And interesting here, this is balance. I feel like this is temperance in the deck. Like in this particular, this is their version of temperance, which is healing and balance. And this is the fire aspect here. This is like taking action to bring balance and to heal a situation. That's what this is. The Four of Wands is here. It's called the Four of Staves. And these two people are kissing. Like they just got married underneath this little kind of, I don't know what you call that. But there are the Four of Wands, right? But the flowers are holding the plants, or, the ivy maybe is holding the wands together like a threshold, like they just got married, and he's dressed up and so is she. The Five of Coins, and this is regarding the I feel like you want to really get together with somebody. I can feel it here. You do. The Five of Coins is the same thing as the Five of Pentacles. This lady's here with her baby out in the cold. This is the fire element. You want to leave somebody out. OMG. Because you really love somebody here. Yeah. Let's look at the Five of Coins, because some of these cards are like, they're not the same, right? Like what? They're supposed to be like the regular. No, they're a little different. Let's see what we got for the Five of Coins. And this is poverty, insecurity, spiritual richness. So here, this lady's with the baby out in the cold. I mean, I don't see a lot of spiritual richness here, but this is the fire element. This is like the action-oriented element here. Somebody right now is really insecure here. They think you're going to leave them out, pretty sure. because you love somebody and I feel like you want to heal a situation. This balance card is about healing and temperance. And let's look at that, and it is the number 14. I'm pretty sure that temperance is 14. Yeah, let's see if I am right, or if I am kind of well versed on these cards here. This is temperance, and this is Venus and Vulcan, self-control, harmony, equilibrium, and artistry. It's interesting how they call temperance self-control, because it really is. It's somebody who doesn't really get involved in devices much. No, they have a lot of self-control, so they know what's good and what's bad for them, right? Anybody with self-control knows what's good and what's not good for them. For sure they do. And equilibrium and artistry, interesting here. Equilibrium is bringing balance. That's really what that is. Integration and moderation, like bringing integration, like mixing things, but moderately, because that's what balance is about. It is about moderation. I also feel like self-control is about moderation, balance between the opposites, union of the conscious and unconscious aspects of the psyche. Very good. So that's what balance is about, in healing, kind of, and temperance. I was talking about vices, but it's about, bringing balance between the opposites in the psyche. Kind of like, well, what I really want, right? Desire, what I really, really want and crave. But like you're kind of restraining yourself. Well, I want that and I can have that, but I have to be a little bit moderate in my approach. I can't just, well, I want that and run off and, It's interesting here. The Four of Staves is here. This is the fire aspect. I feel like you want to bring balance to a situation. You want to heal a situation with somebody, Leo. This is a really beautiful reading. And in the not air quality, okay, you guys, because this is the air element, or the intellectual part is oppression. This is the Tower, but somebody feels really oppressed intellectually. In other words, in their mind and in their thoughts, they're like, I'm in a union, or I'm dealing with something that is oppressing me, making me feel like I can't really speak, I can't really, express myself, or I can't enjoy myself. The oppression is all about taking choices and making you feel like you are not, you don't have choices, but not just that, you can't really do what you want, or you can't enjoy what you want. I feel like the Five of Coins here, this is the kind of the action-oriented element here. You're taking action to leave somebody out because you have felt oppressed in a situation. This is Dido. They put her in the Tower. Maybe you feel like your person or somebody you're with, somebody you know, kind of puts you in a tower and makes you feel really oppressed and alone. And like they're in charge. When you feel oppressed, you feel like somebody else is in charge. You're not in charge when you're oppressed. Hell no. So this is going to be the intellectual, the Ten of Cups. You know you want to happily ever after with somebody. These two people are here, and they are underneath the kind of billowy, beautiful tree that I've never seen in my whole life. It's really beautiful, and they are by the very crashy kind of wild sea here, right? And we have the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is a very hard choice. I feel like you're making a choice, Leo, to be with somebody and you feel oppressed with somebody else. Maybe you're in a family dynamic, but this Ten of Cups in this reading is all about happily ever afters. It is. And we have, for the physical element here, the physical aspect, which can be about material gains. It can be about sex, right? It can be about your health, things like that. We have the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and this is Mark. Really interesting. And the Four of Arrows. And the Four of Arrows is somebody who is, sometimes these two people are laying together, but they're really very cool the way they're right next to the ocean. I mean, it doesn't get more beautiful than that. No, it doesn't. And maybe they're in Greece, right? But wherever they are, a lot of this is based on Greek mythology. Not all of it. But, the door is open because the weather there is not anything like terrible, and they probably have, they probably can close that. But let's look at the Four of Arrows here. It's usually about recovering things. And then we have Dionysus, okay, however, and Ariadne. Okay, interesting. It almost sounds like Ariana. It definitely does. Let's see. He's hugging her with all his might, like, I loved you and I missed you. Yeah. And she's kind of like, she's being held so tight that she's kind of like relaxing her bones, right? Relaxing her body, because like giving into it, surrendering to it. This is triumph. This is the world. This is 21. This is the world card. This is something that is won, and this won, like won and gained and achieved and realized. This is in the physical aspect. This is a victory, a physical victory, like a real, it's not a wish, it's not something that, right? This is the physical part. You really feel here that you are winning with somebody here. Like I can feel your energy in this reading. Like you feel like this is like a real victory to be with this person, a real triumph. And it's also like kind of very inspiring, but like it's fun too. Yeah, we have the praying mantis here. This is about fun. You know, this glove card is here. It's about complacency. And we have the oppression card, regard to your intellect. You feel oppressed. Your thoughts are oppressed. Maybe you can't say what you want to say in another union. I feel like there's probably two unions here, or two other people, right? So let's look at the King of Cups, Leo. Sorry, Leo. And let's see what they have to say about the King of Cups. Yeah, let's see what they say about him. And he is Mark, almost like Mark in the Bible, but let's see. I'm not sure. Practical artistry, mastery, emotional wisdom. This is in your physical part. So, you know, this is your emotional wisdom. You have gained that here. And the World card is like I feel like this is a new union, but I feel like it is also like a victory, but kind of leaving the past behind. Because the World card could be ending a situation and beginning a new one. And maybe even if you're not leaving a situation, you could be leaving something that has really oppressed you here. Let's see what they say about the Four of Arrows. That's really the Four of Swords: healing, introspection, and isolation. And that's what Maria Sabina is doing. She's healing over here. So you have healing and isolation. This is your physical. You could be like isolated from this person who oppresses you. Yeah, I feel like you are kind of isolated from somebody, but you want to heal another situation. And let's look at, and because you have your emotional mastery here, you do. OMG. Let's look at the Triumph card, which is for me the World card. We shall see. And this is the World. It is, and this is expansion, success, travel, and closure. OMG. And when we say closure, is what I mean about things that are ending, but you also have success and expansion with somebody else. The Tradition card kind of sums up the reading, and this is Romeo and Juliet, and they really love each other. I mean, too bad they, supposedly, they wanted to be together, and everybody wanted to stop them. They were young, and so they committed suicide, which is, that's because I feel like the church was against them and all these, just bullshit, right? But let's see here. Let's look at the Tradition card, which is really, I believe, the Hierophant. Let's see what it says. For you, Leo, this is really a beautiful reading. I really have to say it is. And we have the Tradition card, the Hierophant, Romeo and Juliet, structured conformity and ritual. You are conforming to something here, and you're leaving something that was oppressing you. Yeah, you are. We're going to find out all about this person that you want to be with, Leo. We're going to use the traditional tarot if you guys are like wanting to see the traditional tarot. This is also, these are the same. This is traditional, but this person has a little bit different kind of take on things, right? On some of the meanings. But we're going to look at the underlying energies between you and somebody else, how this person feels about you, what they want, what they're afraid of, what's challenging this person, what you may not know about them, and their outcome. And so, we're going to find out all about this person. right? I really want to see it because this is an exciting reading. It's exciting. It's a little bit sad for somebody. We had the Five of Coins here. But you're leaving somebody out, I believe, who is oppressing you, making you feel like you can't really be yourself. Wow. And all the extendeds are super affordable, you guys. The link is below all the time. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Wishing you a ton of power and light.